show you how to maybe do a really simple system, something super, super basic. And I know there's a lot more complex things. We've deliberately designed or selected a simple one just to kind of show you. You're just going to think about it this way. You've got your critical client flow, and one of the steps is how to handle an incoming lead. And the trigger for that is the lead comes in as a contact us form request or a phone or something like that. We want to get it into the CRM system, and Simon is just going to show us so the admin assistant can learn how this is done. So you just want to think in terms of the trigger. You tell us what starts this process, show us how to enter the lead, and literally that's it. We'll keep it super simple, and I'm just going to stand behind you and ask questions if I need to and record a little video. I'll just do it on my phone, and this might be version number 1. So maybe Simon, you take it away. Tell us a little bit about what the trigger is and what system we're capturing.
As Dave said, if we get like a web inquiry, so it comes in as an email to the inbox. So first of all, we've got to get that client set up in the system, so then we can do a quote for them. So
perfect.
So to enter the client, you just jump into Aeroflow and create client. And there's a few criteria here. First of all, we've got to decide if it's an individual or a company. So if it is an individual, you leave that ticked and simply entering their name.
And you just copy this straight from the email that came in. So all of this detail will be on the email that came in. Dave. Yeah, perfect. Let's see if you know how to spell my surname.
I've read it before.
Oh, it's a challenging one.
Forgotten.
J-E-N-Y-N-S, stage fright.
Is that it?
Yep, that's perfect.
Sweet.
And sometimes when I'm capturing a system, I love to try and capture it live in the moment. So the ideal scenario would be if Simon actually had an email sitting in his inbox and he could show straight from there. That way you kind of go cut and paste. But this is perfect. Yep, cool. Enter in a phone number.
So first name, last name, then the phone number, and we space it out so we can read it easily in our system. And then email, which is
David Systemology.
Quite crucial, because if we don't have an email, it won't link with our CRM properly.
Yep. And sometimes I'll say stuff like when we're logging in, I'll like,
Sorry, mate.
I'll say, check with your supervisor if you don't have the login details to, what was this called? Aeroflow and stuff like that. So, and you'll log in.
So, it's not wanting to move down. But
there we go. Yeah, it's a bit.
Cool. So, if there is a landline or a fax or a website, enter that as well. But then we go over to client type, which is quite crucial. So in this case, it's residential. If it's residential, then it doesn't have a subcategory. So just go to NA, and then how do they find us? So we'll say Google in this case. And
would that normally be on the email or something they send in, or is that you ask them?
Yeah, we can usually tell if it is a web form. It's come from Google, usually, unless it's direct lookup. But we can make a few assumptions there. But,
perfect.
Cool. And then the address is quite crucial. So we'll enter that in. And with that, it's got Google Smart Search. So there we go. So just click on the desired address. And that's it. You save client.
Perfect. Nice and easy. All right, I'll stop there. So that might just be one little video of many. Now, the next step, Simon might go, depending on where they're at in the process, next we might issue out an invoice. So we'll do another little video of him putting together an invoice. And again, you just think of it in terms of a new team member who knows nothing. If they sat down, they watched a couple of these videos and they get 80% of the way there, and then when they sit down with someone to actually do it, they're already half cooked. They only have to ask a few questions that they don't quite know, or double check, or hey, I did this and it wasn't clear to me, and then you might build it into the system for next time. But that was super easy. Thank you, Simon. That's it. Very good. Thank you.